This week on Now Here with Chris and Kell.
So I lost like 3 pounds and Kelly did too.
4.
4?
Yeah.
We're gonna go replace them and get some pizza.
It was a morning just like any other, except for we were out at sea on our floating home, headed somewhere further south. The goal for this passage was to make it from Acapulco to Huatulco, and this would be a long one, 250 nautical miles or roughly 50 hours for us. We passed the time by tossing out our hand lines, and while no fish seemed to be interested, some goofy birds definitely were, so we messed around with that for a while.
Is it bent?
This passage would be our second to last sail in Mexico. We have plans to haul out at the southernmost port of Mexico in Chiapas and be dry docked during the hurricane season. As night came upon us, we realized we were coming up on a squall. We tried like hell to dodge it, but realizing it was probably too late.
I just don't think we're going to. I think it's too late to dodge it.
Okay.
And probably better just to get through it. What do you think?
I don't know.
It's a speculation thing.
Well, the good news is, we got through it. But this was the first rain we'd experienced, which led us to the discovery of some very annoying leaks. That is a problem for a different day. Fortunately, we have some dolphins now to distract us. The sea state was very turbulent and unsettling. We were both struggling pretty hard, battling the waves of nausea and overall fatigue. We took turns on watch, and turns lying down on the floor of our pilot house. The squalls were so widespread, we weren't able to dodge them, and the rain came down like buckets, pounding through places we had no idea were problems up until this point in our cruising life. It was madness and misery, and we were both running low on morale. But we pressed on, because what other choice did we have?
Oh man, this passage has been one for the books. Probably the worst we've ever had. The seas are confused, we got wind right in our face, so we're bashing into it, and we didn't anticipate that. That wasn't supposed to happen until Saturday evening, and it's Friday, and it's been going on all day. We've gone through squalls. Found a few leaks in the boat, because it just dumps water on you. Like, I don't think you could be more effective with a giant bucket. Haven't filmed much, wish I would have. Kelly's tossed her cookies over the side a few times. She's been down for the count, but lately she's let me come lay down because I was getting beat up. Oh man, we have about 12 hours left, maybe a little longer, to get to Huatulco.
Okay, we got this. Just one more night at sea, and we'll be there tomorrow, late afternoon. Finally, the moment had arrived. We were approaching Huatulco, thank God, but getting the boat prepped for docking was surprisingly difficult this time.
Nothing like running all over the boat when you feel like crap, huh, babe? She said yeah.
The feeling of coming into Huatulco was unlike any other, not only because it was heavenly to look at with all the lush and tropical scenery, but it felt like an oasis compared to what we had just been through. We couldn't get into the marina and tied up fast enough. But being what we are, and only being able to go about 5 knots, or just over 5 miles an hour, we were forced to take in the sights and pay attention to our surroundings. Which was actually pretty cool, because I don't think I've ever seen a blowhole this active before. Anyway, doing some last-minute fender placement before we dock, still trying not to barf. Despite how it looks, we're both suffering quite a bit. Chris is at the helm, and he's got a much more confident stance than me at the moment.
Well, we made it. The boat is pretty destroyed and gross, just about everywhere. With the rain coming through everything, we weren't ready to close up, and just like towels and blankets. It's really not that bad. It just feels bad. You know, like there's dishes in the sink, but really, like, overall, it's not horrendous. It's not like there's just like garbage everywhere. Just feels like a mess, like you can't catch up and you don't want to catch up. Right, Kelly?
Right.
There's Kelly. She's doing her celeb thing.
Okay, let's fast forward out of this funk.
So one silver lining, the boat got cleaned. All that bird poop I was complaining about, gone. Second silver lining is we both were in misery for 36 of the 48 hours or 50 hours. So I lost like 3 pounds and Kelly did too. 4.
Yeah.
We're gonna go replace them and get some pizza.
Marina Chihui was a great place to be. It was safe, clean, easily accessible, and fairly walkable to town. Now that Drifter is all secure, we both felt very comfortable roaming around.
Smells like Frito.
Freedom?
Fritos.
Freedom. Forgot to mention we made it to a new state. We're in Oaxaca now. Oaxaca's a tough one to spell unless you've been primed. O-A-X-A-C-A, Oaxaca. Very much like it. I wonder how far we have to walk to get to this pizza place.
Alright. Hot dog pizza.
Another first, Mexico. Another first. Check this out. That's literally cut up hot dogs. It's like the pizza my grandmother would make for me.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I guess.
We blindly ordered the Mexican version of the Meat Lovers pizza, without actually looking at any of the meat specifications.
This tastes like if you got one of those Lunchable kits for pizzas, but then you cook it. That's what it tastes like.
I'm so hungry. I'm sure it's gonna
They're
be
good. But the pizza sauce is like, I can't have pizza sauce. They're lucky we're starving or jonesing for pizza because this is delicious. I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
After the hot dog pizza food coma settled in, and being so exhausted from the passage anyway, we headed back to the boat and called it a night.
Well, this may be it. This may be our one day to bop around this area, Huatulco, and see stuff the whole day.
kind of bummed about that. There's supposed to be some really cool little anchorages around here and lots of neat snorkeling, but I would rather have a nice calm passage to Chiapas than a really shitty one and experience this fun stuff.
And that's what we're getting at. Basically, we've got a weather window that starts on Tuesday and doesn't extend much into the weekend. So it's gonna take us 2 days to go across. We need to leave first thing Tuesday, and then we'll comfortably make it to Chiapas before the weather changes based on what I saw today. The Tehuantepec is kind of a unique little spot. It is this bay in Mexico at the very bottom that has some nasty winds that come in through the Caribbean and blow boats out to sea.
It's affectionately known as the tea pecker.
Say that again?
It's affectionately known as the tea pecker.
Oh.
Tea peppers.
Thanks for derailing my conversation. Maybe you could have waited to the end to do that affectionately known thing. So we have to make sure we're picking our weather window quite carefully. This time of year, it's not like dangerous, be blow out to sea and never heard from again type weather statistically, but there is one coming in early the next week that would make it quite uncomfortable to cross. So we got to go. So that means we have one day, this is Sunday, to see the town. Tomorrow, Kelly has to catch up on work. I have some jobs to do, gotta change the oil, and just a couple of random things before we get going across, and then Tuesday bright and early we leave. We've been to a lot of tropical places, but I think this isn't first. It smells like Hawaii. Everything's green and lush, there's palm trees everywhere. Damn dude, this place is pretty nice. Everything's clean. It's got your typical Mexico repair jobs going on, but it's clean and vibrant, and there's a good energy. I never heard of Huatulco as a vacation destination, but I think I might be coming around. I'd come back here so far.
One thing we're always on a mission for is a calcomanía, or sticker, for each place we visit. Some places are more challenging than others. We totally struck out in Acapulco.
Success!
Dude, I got my sticker. That's how easy it should be. Stickers should be available to everyone whenever they want it. Screw you, Acapulco. Here are places I checked.
We kept walking, taking in all the creativity of this colorful town. This pocket of town along the waterfront was incredibly charming. With low-key vibes pouring out of all the well-appointed beach bars, we knew we'd be in for a good time here.
This place is crazy, dude. Like, who knew this was even here? Have anybody of you ever heard of Huatulco? I haven't. Oh my god. There's a giant pier out there with the cruise ships dock, I heard. I didn't even know there's cruises to Huatulco because I didn't know there was a Huatulco.
We were loving our little self-guided walking tour, but getting a little hungry, so we popped into one of the bars on the beach for lunch.
I think we found another Corona commercial, Kelly.
Yeah, dude. This is where it's at.
What do you got there?
That's my new drink, man. This is called a Vampiro. I never really had these before. I've seen them on menus all over the place. It's basically like a Bloody Mary, but you make it with tequila, but you put orange juice and squirt in it. It's good. It's a little spicy. It's like along the same flavor profile as a Bloody Mary, though.
Of course, we ordered some food to go with our drinks.
It's just delicious.
It was a meal of small bites, as we decided to split some chicken nachos.
That's the money shot right there. Call me Corona. No, call me Chris.
Somehow, we, Chris, got sucked into another ironwood vendor. Because apparently things come in threes, so in addition to the sailfish we just purchased in Acapulco, Mondingus is getting another buddy. If today is your first time tuning in, this is Mondingus. He is our mascot, idol, and protector of the boat when we're not around. He's been with us since day one, and he's not going anywhere. You and your wood.
Hey, man. It says Huatulco on the bottom. It's really hard to read. Can you see that? It's like little dots.
Oh yeah, I can.
It's gonna live right next to the sailfishes. That'll be it though. That's the last one I'm buying.
Okay.
Oh no, the beans are touching the chips. That's gonna make them soggy.
Oh yeah, that's quite good. And they're not soggy yet, so get in on why the getting's good.
Right. We also have backup chips, which Chris soon turned into tostadas.
Having one final tostada. The nachos were just okay. I love that they use like a refried black bean. That's kind of unique and delicious. But it started to make the chips soggy. It's a classic error. A faux pas, if you will.
But this sauce,
A nacho pas. This makes up for it. This sauce is a 20. I'm not kidding. Like this is damn near delicious. If they sold this, I would buy it.
At the end of our meal, our server told us this epic sauce was very simply just chipotle peppers and mayonnaise. So if you're looking for a 20 sauce, this is it.
Anyway, I got my new friend Jose.
We named him after the guy that sold him to us.
I have a great time. I'm on my third cocktail.
A cocktail has 3 ingredients.
I'm on my third drink, my third alcoholic beverage. Velamar is like, for me, it's an 18. It was really good.
Yeah, I'm glad we came here.
What did you give it?
I'd give it a rock solid 18.
Yeah. That's where I met my friend Jose.
That's where you bought your friend today.
Yes, you're my slave, Jose.
I don't mind being your slave. Ha ha.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Shall we go check something else out?
We strolled around searching for more. And then we found something.
Look, Kelly, it's a set to The Walking Dead Mexico. Everything is overgrown and luscious. This is a wild little thing. I wonder what it's supposed to be. Maybe it's in the process of being built, although it looks like it's been a long process.
I doubt it.
Because there's like benches
Somebody
and garbage.
lost funding is what happened.
And that's crazy. That never happens in Mexico. This is supposed to be a park. Huatulco 2. This is the sequel. It's never as good as the original.
We made it up and over the hill, through the future someday maybe never park, and subdivision.
Status update. We appear to be back in civilization. So we've never reported before. Oxxos are tiny convenience stores that are all over Mexico.
I wish you could see the gigantic eye roll happening under my sunglasses right now.
We've only been in 1,000. I have a rewards card for Oxxo.
What does it do?
No one knows, but you get points. They have things like yogurt. They actually have produce, and it's good produce. I've had lots of avocados from Oxo's that are quite delicious. For such a small store, they have a lot of different things, but mostly we come here for
Drinks.
That's right, cold drinks.
We rehydrated ourselves and then went back to the boat for a bit to prep for our takeoff tomorrow. And soon enough, it was dinner time.
A familiar road. We're heading back into town to grab some grubbins. Kelly would like some pastas. So we're going to an Italian restaurant here in Mexico.
A highly regarded Italian.
It does have good reviews.
We arrived at 7 Tivoli and had some pretty high expectations going in based solely on Google reviews. Reading the menu was sort of pointless because we ended up just asking our server what he would recommend, and let me tell you, that was literally the best decision we could have made.
It's really good. It's like a cured meat carpaccio.
Now, I really don't care for arugula, so I'll dress it lightly, but I think this may be like the exception to arugula. I really like it with this. Soon, our main courses had arrived, and I couldn't even tell you what they were. Sausage gnocchi and some kind of amazing pesto ravioli. Whatever the number 9 special was.
That's really satisfying, delicious. It's like eating a creamy pizza. I love homemade sausage. It's like one of my favorite things ever.
I forgot what I ordered. Is the number 9?
It is the number 9. It's a
There's some
ravioli.
pesto sauce.
This was his recommendation. I'm excited to see whose is better, because if yours is better than...
And just then, my phone died. Okay, no need for panic, we're back on.
Alright, it's a battle of who's better. Try mine.
We are winning tonight.
Yeah? Mine is more hearty and satisfying, and yours is more like interesting. There's like different flavors going on. There's nuts, there's like brown butter. But mine is just like good old-fashioned, delicious comfort food.
This is honestly one of the best meals I've had in Mexico.
It was pretty delicious. All right, Kell, how was your Italian feast? Because that was excellent. That was one of the best meals I've had in Mexico. I think you agree?
Yeah, I want to say that was a 20 for me.
A 20? Wow. Damn.
Service was great. The vibe was awesome. The food was excellent.
I would give the food overall a 17, but I will go up to a 19 for overall experience because I agree. That was pretty awesome.
The following morning, just as planned, we're prepping for takeoff. This would be our very last sail of the season before we haul Drifter out in Chiapas.
This morning we are taking off and it's our last stop, and I'm not sure how this happened, but we both have sore throats. We both refuse to believe we are sick though.
I know how it happened. That last passage kicked our butts.
Will it be smooth sailing or total misery? Tune in next week to find out, and hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss out. And keep watching for this week's blooper reel, sponsored by our patrons.
It's almost noon. I'm rambling. Ramble on. It'd be funny if our channel name was Ramble On, because then we could just play that little like clip constantly. I never ordered Corona, but it felt appropriate here. Their marketing has worked on me. We're gonna have nothing but smooth sailing from here on out.
I hope you're right.
What is on top of these nachos?
Chicken.
Oh, that's the chicken.
Yeah.
Oh no, the beans are touching the chips. That's gonna make them soggy.
I'm just gonna get a close-up of your mouth eating
Do it.
that. Oh yeah, babe.
Give him a kiss. Un beso para... No, give him a kiss. Ooh, just give him a kiss. Yes. Kelly kisses turtles. Ha ha ha. Bask in my awesomeness, for I am Geico. Kelly has contracted some sort of disease